In this session, we'll discuss about angles, right and straight angle. You see, we have four directions: north, south, east and west, right? If you'll see here, this is your north, this is east, then here it is west and then south. When we can say that we have turned a right angle, means when we can say that we have taken a right angled turn. Right angled turn means a turn from north to east. Okay, this turn when we take from north to east, this particular turn is known as right angled turn. Again, when we will just take a turn from this east to this south, when we'll turn, this place is also will be your right angled turn. Same way, when we'll move from south to west, again it is a right angled turn, and north to west also it is the right angled turn. So the turn which we take from north to east is known as right angle, and so on. Okay, and then we have another, that is straight angle. Now, which turn is known as straight angle? Straight means the complete straight line from north to south. When we take a turn which is from north to directly with south, this particular turn is known as your straight angle. Similarly, when we move from east to complete west, this turn is known as your straight angle. So like this, we differentiate straight and the right angles. Keep in mind that two right angles make up one straight angle. This is one right angle. This is another right angle. Together it make up what? Straight angle. We know right angle is 90 degree and straight angle is 180 degree. So two right angles will make up straight angle, right? Then we know what is a complete angle, or you can say one revolution. One revolution means two straight angles, okay, will make up one complete angle. Also, four right angles will make up one complete angle. So I hope the concept of right and straight is clear. This we have discussed with the viewpoint of north and south. You can see it is shown here also. This is your right angle, then again this is your right angle. Two examples it is shown, and I told you all four. Okay, and then when we'll move forward, where it is, wait. When we'll move forward, you can see now straight angle. I'll tell you what is the straight angle. You see, from north to complete south, then south to complete north. Like this we say the straight angle. This we discussed from the viewpoint of north, south, east and west. Now if you see the clockwise turn, suppose this is your clock. In the clock we have here 12, 6, 9 and 3, then 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 and 11. Okay, a rough structure of clock I have made. Now you see, from this 12 to this 3 is which turn? This is a right angled turn. Okay, again from this 3 to this 6, this turn I am asking. Again this is a right angled turn. Okay, right angled means in which we have three particular units together make up a right angled turn. Similarly here you see. Now if we move from 12 to 9, these three will be a right angled turn. And what about a straight angle? From 12 directly to 6 is your straight angle. 9 directly to 3 is your straight angle. Clear? So this was according to the clockwise session. Now if you see here, this is 12 and this is 6. You see, from 12 to 6, half of a revolution, 2 right angles. It is completely correct, right? Because it is written from 12 to 6, 2 right angles. Now 12 to 3 is 1 right angle, and then 3 to 6 is another right angle. 2 right angles together make up 1 straight angle. Clear? Then if you see here, from 6 to 9, you see this particular point. This is 1/4 of a revolution or 1 right angle. Okay, 1 right angle, correct na? 7, 8, 9, 3 units and 1 right angle. Clear? And keep in mind this thing, whenever we have 1 right angle, that 1 right angle in other language we will call it 1/4 of a revolution. Here also if you see, from 3 to 6, what you can say, this is 1/4 of a revolution, because in a complete clock we have 1 revolution, and that revolution is divided into 4 parts. Okay, this is your 1 part, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. 4 parts, 1 revolution is divided. So that's why we will say that 1/4 to 1 right angle. Clear? Then if you see this, from 1 to 10, now this is little bit different, pay attention carefully. 1 to 10 this is. So if you count, I told you 3 3 we will go. Okay, so 2 3 4 till 4 it is 1 right angle. 5 6 7 is 2nd right angle. 8 9 10 is 3rd right angle. Okay, so 3 right angles are here na. I told you in a clock there are 4 right angles and 3 it is shown, so 3/4 or 3 right angles. Clear? Similarly, if I have drawn a clock like this and 12 6 9 and 3, suppose this is 4 and here 5, so from this 5 I have made till 8. So how many right angles will be there? 1 right angle. Okay, why? Because 5 to 8 it is, means 3 units are there. So like this we discuss in the clock, all the 3 clocks, and then we have here few questions we'll discuss. It is written, what is the angle name for half a revolution? Half a revolution means from 12 to 6, that is half revolution. Now straight also you can say, or 2 right angles also we can say. So our answer will be 2 right angles. Clear? Or you can say a straight angle, both are correct. It is written a half a revolution. In a clock we have 4, means 1 revolution we have divided into 4 parts. 1 2 3 4. 1 revolution is divided into 4 parts. It is written half a revolution. Half means this particular half or this particular half. So it will consist of how many right angles? 2 right angles. Okay. Then what is the angle name for 1/4? Now it is written for 1/4. 1/4 means this, from 12 to this 3. 1 right angle is known as 1/4. Keep in mind, 1 right angle is known as 1/4. So we will write here 1 right angle. Okay, then this question I'll explain, do it on your own. Draw 5 other situation of 1/4. Can you draw 1/4? One example I'll tell you. I'll tell you, please draw in your class of copies like this. It is written for 1/4. Okay, this is our clock. Wait, I'll draw in a fair sheet only. We have to draw in this 1/4. 1/4 means 1 right angle, right? So from this 3, like this. Can it be known as 1/4? Yes, na, because this is one right angle and this is 1/4. Then what else we have? 1/4. Then it is written half. Half means from 12 to 6, like this. This is your half a revolution. Then 3/4. 3/4 means we have 4. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. 4 we have na. So it is asked for 3/4. How to draw 3/4? You see here. You see 3/4. I'll tell you. Suppose we'll begin from 3. Okay, we'll begin from 3. Now from this 3, it goes till 6, 1, then here, then there, right? So how can we show this 3/4? We can show this 3/4 like this, and then we'll just show with this portion. Okay, this means 3/4. That is, it has covered this particular area. Got it now? So it is written here, you have to draw 5. So 1 each I have done, rest 4 you draw it on your own. This is what we have to study in 5.2. So right after this I'll share the clips.